We are here, ladies and gentlemen, with Egghead Part 2 report cards. Hold on, let me turn these alerts off because you know this. We on YouTube. We on the YouTube section now. So without further ado, let's see how we wrapped up with Egghead. Let's see how we wrapped up because there's a few people that I need to have really low scores. I ain't gonna lie, Usopp gotta have a low score. He ain't do nothing at all. Saturn gotta have a low score. Yeah, there's some people I need that. The girls say, I don't know if any of them can be positive. I don't know. Maybe Top Man. I think maybe Top Man, but that's about it. But we're gonna have to see. Let's find out. Luffy. Chapter 1063, Bonney kicks him in the face after attempting to attack a pacifista. Okay, -1. Off screen by Bonnie's age powers, could have used Haki to turn normal if he wanted to. True. Dog walk Lucci, didn't even bother finish him off. That is a major W. Let Sentomaru get stabbed by Lucci. He was having too much fun. That is an L. I ain't gonna lie, that's an L. We didn't even unpack that. That's funny. Fights the Seraphim of Zoro while protecting Lucci and Kaku. Released Lucci and slandered him in the process, cold from him. Forgot he had advanced Conqueror's Haki and struggled against the Seraphim. Honestly, I still don't understand that. But you know, Oda had his gimmick, he was running his gimmick. Got a snake to undo her stone powers on his crewmates, cold from him. Gets kind of bodied by Kizaru while in Snake Man form. He did, and a lot of people don't want to talk about that. Giant Gear 5 Luffy catches the fastest man off guard, W. Crewmate gets choked out while he's distracted by the light clones. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about Usopp getting choked out. That was funny. Usopp just getting choked out randomly was the funniest thing I've ever seen in Egghead. That was hilarious. Beats Kizaru in round 1. Gets back up and attacks Kizaru, preventing him from hurting the group. Brushes off Saturn's eyesight attack, then hits him with a Dawn Gatling cold. Grabs both Kizaru Saturn, looks menacingly in Gear 5 for one. Should have done this before ordering Sanji to get Vegapunk out of there. Pancakes 2 top tiers at once. Kizaru is now too depressed to keep fighting. Begins fighting 5 elders pretty much by himself. Very true. Needs to be saved from Jupiter by Dory and Buggy. I guess that's a minor there. Out of Mihawk's book, returns Saturn's attack back to him with a painted baseball bat. I also forgot he did that. That's crazy. Can't do any damage against Top Man with Red Rock. Takes recoil damage. That is an L. Can't do any damage Top Man with the same attack but in Gear 5. Takes recoil damage again. Also another L. This is why I'm expecting Top Man to have a high score. Somehow gets Bonney to realize she's Nika 2.0. Sent the most competent Gorosei back to the lobby with a combined attack, all while tanking his allies' strongest attacks. Cold from him, combined with Bonney against Saturn, does most of the work. Extra deduction, broke his promise to a child while giggling like yeah. Oh, plus 60, only real MVP. Agree. Luffy obviously came out with shining colors here, right? Obviously. You know, we got the little Luffy meme here. All right. We got a lot of these. We got a lot of these guys. Woo! We got Zoro. Oh, here we go. I'm here for this. I'm here for this one. Zoro. Cut the water eddy / Afro, saving Bonney. Empty threat to Vegapunk robot. He never followed up on this. Thanks, Caribou, for helping Luffy and Wano. Caribou later escapes with crucial information that will certainly get linked to Blackbeard. Yeah, he kind of let that happen. Yeah, protected Sunny from Kaku's attack. Brief clash with Kaku. Zoro has the clear advantage. Stussy steals his W. Brief clash with S-Hawk makes him sweat a little. Fights Seraphim with Luffy protecting Kaku and Lucci. Teams up with Kaku against Seraphim, no damage. Here we go. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of red. I ain't gonna lie, I'm seeing a lot of red here. Shows us that his battle IQ needs work. Too long to figure out the Seraphim, but just like the opponent he just fought, 3 IQ style. True. Struggles against Seraphim even after remembering King's Flame gimmick. Yo, that's actually true. I ain't gonna lie. Attacks Lucci after Stussy goes down, saving Vegapunk. Pushes Lucci out of base. Needs all 3 swords. Yo, pushing Lucci out of base is crazy. Needs all 3 swords and King of Hell Flames to do it. Zoro fans 911. Zoro is having an asthma attack against Lucci. Pretends to be in control of the fight. Yo, Zoro breathing heavy and sweating was one of the worst things in the community for the Zoro stands, bro. They couldn't handle it. 6-month anniversary of Zoro stalling Lucci. I love it. 6-month anniversary is hilarious. Zoro finally lands a killer blow on Lucci W. Lucci is still standing. Jinbe steals his W. Cold from Jinbe. Protects the ship by clashing with Gandhi. Both get knocked back a few feet. Double green. Extra deduction. Sanji already did more damage and without Jinbe 4 chapters ago. If I speak, he did kick Gandhi. That's all I'm gonna say. His contribution to preparing the Sunny is telling Brook to floor it while looking confused about what's going on with Atlas and Lilith. True. Had the gall to out Luffy for being sad over some old man. Forgot that he was sad over Yasue last arc. Thank you. Like literally thank you. The hypocrisy of Zoro. Extra deduction. Jinbe carries Zoro for multiple chapters due to at least one of 3 options. Zoro is slower on land. Wait. Zoro is slower than land Jinbe. Despite what Zoro fans have been pushing, Zoro vs. Lucci was at least a high diff and too exhausted to run. 3, Zoro is simply canonically lost, meaning his gag has canonically become a liability. Extra deduction is called a liability by both the enemy and ally, Lucci and Sanji. -2 liability. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, I need it. Liability is wild. It's not wild to me. It's not wild to me. Not at all. Next up, we've got Black Leg. Here we go. Saves Nami by attacking S-Shark. Saves Edison from the Seraphim. Saves Nami again and Brook from S-Shark with the Ivankov style kick. Casually blocks S-Shark's punch with his face while Luffy and Zoro huff and puff in the previous panel. Sealed an injured Kaku in a bubble after Lucci attacks Stussy. All these W's cold from him. Despite having better speed and observation than the Green Gorilla, he isn't the one who attacks Lucci, especially weird because it was a woman who was hurt. Yeah, that was weird angle. The dashes from Vegatank 8 halfway across the island to save Bonney. Cold. I diffed hollers trying to summon the Kakurasagi he doesn't have. At least stay fair, bruh. At least stay fair. Calling Zoro Green Gorilla is wild. I just kind of, I don't know why I kind of just put that together. That's kind of crazy. Deflects Saturn's attack, saving both Kuma and Bonney. Vegapunk gets stabbed by Saturn on his watch, but it's because he was protecting Kuma and Bonney from Kizaru. That's what I'm saying. But a lot of people wanted to give him an L. Made Kizaru shit his pants, then told him to sign an apology form. I remember that moment. That was cold. Immediately fails his captain's order to get Vegapunk out there alive. All right, fair. Help Zoro beat Lucci by calling him a liability. We take those W's. Nasty block attack combo on Nosjuro while carrying literal dead weight. Cold from him. Extra deduction says he wants to score points with a 12-year-old. Come on, man. I mean, yeah. Got bit immediately after attacking Nosjuro. Little to no damage. You know what's so funny? This whole time they've been saying Nosjuro, but that's just Gandhi. And isn't Gandhi's name Saint Ethan? Or is Nosjuro the horse? Ethan Baron. He's got 3 names. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's why we call him Gandhi, because that's crazy. V Nosjuro? All right, Oda, come on. All right. Hits the ground while looking like an origami. Little to no damage. Froze as 2 fighter giants with no hockey block Mars's hyper beam. That's funny. Helped in a combined attacks against Mars that sends him flying away. Additional points. With new context of Vegapunk being suicidal, Sanji is slightly absolved, not completely, of letting Vegapunk die slander. I like that. That being said, he still broke his promise to a child. Fair. Got character focus with Vegapunk when it should have been Franky. I'm deducting this time because that's kind of fried. That's a Mickey deduction. But we take the +2, most dependable. Why? Why is old school Kaido there? You know what? We just gotta keep going. All right, Jinbe. Saved Luffy, Chopper, and Bonney from drowning. Gets off screen by Bonnie's age powers. It's possible, but unclear if he has strong enough hockey to turn back to normal. That's hilarious because I actually forgot about it. Carries Atlas away from Luffy versus Lucci fight. Packed boxes, wow. Luffy fights a full round with Kizaru, multiple chapters. Zoro fights Lucci, multiple chapters. Sanji trying to protect multiple people, multiple chapters. Went to go stop Zoro versus Lucci, attempted to steal Zoro's kill, didn't even take Lucci out. Became Zoro's Uber driver for multiple chapters. Throws and catches Zoro, contributing about 20% to Zoro's even clash. Actually contributes to the Sunny takeoff by steering the ship. 1 billion berry man literally did nothing. Best feat to this day is defeating a dollar store Rob Lucci in the previous arc. -3. Less impressive than his own Seraphim. I think my Uber driver's in trouble. Base Lucci. Yo. Oh my God. What is going on? What happened to Jinbe, bro? Robin. Threat level acknowledged by Shaka, I suppose. Attacks S-Shark to save Nami. Doesn't hit, but I suppose it did the job. True. Learned Saul was alive. Neutral. Got off screen by someone or something. We don't know by who. Goes to sleep for 23 chapters. Wakes up from her nap when she hears Saturn's voice. Catches crew with a spider web and helps fight back against Saturn. Hears about Clover and covers her face with almost completely irrelevant to the arc. Had very few feats to analyze. Wasted character potential. All we got from Robin was sleeping through her 3rd Buster call. Two very basic reactions to life-changing news. 1 panel of Robin tearing up about Saul being alive. 1 panel about Robin covering her eyes over the Clover information. -4. Narcoleptic. Stop giving me your biggest snaps. You are my sleepiest soldier, bro. Robin, I want to sleep. It's crazy. Yo. Franky. Saved Usopp from S-Shark with his radical beam. Was only half turned to stone by S-Snake, basically half an L. Was willing to attack Kizaru on sight, despite the power gap. Saves Luffy from Saturn by punching him. Laughed about how those at the top of the world want his captain dead, strong aura cold. Immobilized by Saturn with eye powers, needed to be later saved by Kuma, and L's an L. Radical beam damages Saturn, saving Bonney and Kuma, cold. Gets kicked away by Kizaru immediately after, natural. Took damage from Kizaru's light attack, appears to cough up blood, natural. Saved by Dory and Buggy from Vice Admiral Tosa. while carrying Bonney. That's an L just for being saved by a Vice Admiral. Defeated Vice Admiral Foreskin. Foreskin is crazy. Possibly a one-shot. He did do that. Helped in a combo attack that sends Mars back to the lobby. Cold. Many easy to miss panels, mostly after Kuma's flashback of Franky putting in work. Shows he can take a beating while trying to fend off an Admiral and an Elder. Got very little character interactions with Vegapunk. Could have been the one trying to protect him instead of Sanji. True. +2. Nothing short of super. And I love the Franky Johnny Bravo. I love that. I am on board for that. Literally did nothing during the Zoro versus Kaku clash, Stushy betrayal. He really didn't do anything. Head fell off fighting S-Shark, ? Tries to go find something to do while in Ghost and Soul mode. Retrieves the Sunny so that everyone can escape. Helps protect Robin from Saturn. Can't really tell what he's doing, to be honest. Releases the cola cannons, allowing this ship and everyone. Yo, they are giving him Mickey W's. Relevance to the arc was filling panel space. I don't think Brook knew what was going on half the time. -2, unfortunately irrelevant. Yeah, bro. Brook didn't do nothing this arc, boy. Okay. Nami must be saved by Sanji from S-Shark. Must be saved again by Sanji, again from S-Shark. Does some damage to S-Shark with Zeus. Immediately catches on the severity of the situation as everyone protect Robin from Saturn. Does some damage to Saturn with Zeus while protecting Robin. Extra points, was shown to be in charge of communications on multiple occasions, allowing the crew to assemble and eventually escape. Overall, not super relevant to this arc. Not a lot of feats to analyze. Still more relevant than 60% of the crew though. +1. Better than Robin. We'll take it. Nami as a fisherman is crazy. That's crazy. Oh, we got chopper slander? Let's go. Bonney turns himself into an old deer off screen. Has 0 chance of negating the effects. No hockey. Carries Bonney away from Luffy in the Lucci fight. Tends to Robin's wounds off screen at some point. Blocks one of Saturn's pincers with guard point while protecting Robin. Blocks Saturn's pincers again with guard point. And that's it. Extra deduction. Arguably the most irrelevant Straw Hat this arc. Felt like he was just there to put bandages on it. Goes to the island of the future where it's possible to cure the sapphire scale disease. Doesn't bother trying to learn how to cure a small victim. -4 hasn't been goaded since Sabo. Yo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we're so locked in. Usopp shot at and did 0 damage to S-Shark, gets choked out. This prevents S-Shark from hurting Robin. True. Unlike Franky, he is fully turned to stone by S-Snake. Holds a Denden Mushi to York's head. That's funny. Communicates with the captured Cypherpole agents. It's unclear, but Usopp is possibly responsible for providing them food. Cole got manhandled by Kizaru in a fight he was not a part of. Tries to protect Robin by firing a weapon at Saturn. It misses, ? Struggles to protect Robin, is in the air and upside down. Smiles while pretending he didn't just need more protection. 10-year anniversary of Usopp unlocking observation hockey. Chapter 758 was released in September 1st, 2014, meaning he canonically hasn't done shit for over 10 years. -6, useless bum. Yo, he hasn't used observation hockey in 10 years, bro. Oh, bro. Yo, is it time? Is it the dawn of Usopp slander? I did a Usopp slander short too. Is it the dawn of Usopp slander? Is it time? It might be time, bro. I think Usopp, bro, this is Usopp's last chance. If Usopp don't do nothing in Elbaf, man, he's reaching chopper levels. I'm telling you, bro. We got Bonney. Got little Bon. All right, Bonney must be saved from water, Eddie Afro. Sneak attacks a Yonko, off-screens Luffy, Jinbe, and Chopper with devil fruit powers. Low diffed by a stag beetle, is out of commission for a few chapters. Has to resort to tricks to even land a hit on Vegapunk. Sabo saves her from being seen or caught by royal guards. These are a lot of L's, I ain't gonna lie. Low diff by stag beetle is hilarious. Sabo saves her from being seen or caught on the royal guards. No diff by Kizaru and is thrown into a light barrier. Fights off Navy fodder and a couple of Vice Admirals. True. Must be saved by Sanji from the pacifist and Vice Admirals. Stab Saturn, no damage. Bodied by Saturn's eye powers. Must later be saved by Kuma. Confirmed to be 12 years old in the present day. Exposes anyone who had her in their potential top 10. Yeah, I wonder who the people that did that. I wonder who they are. That's crazy. The FIA might have to look into that. That's crazy. That's that. He said water morals. Anywho, solo CP8 agent at age 10, then heads out to sea. Cool. A failed attempt at Nika is future. That's funny. Realizes Luffy is Nika. Turns Vice Admiral Pomsky and Hound into their useless child's forms. Giant like future against Nojuro. We don't know if this does anything. anything, turns Vice Admiral Dawn Bluegrass into their useless child forms, becomes Nika 2, helps in the combo attack against Mars that removes him from the battlefield, combo attack against Saturn with Luffy. A mere 12-year-old learned hockey before Nico Snorbin. Bonney is 12 and learned hockey, I ain't gonna lie, that's a feat. Took out 4 out of 9 Vice Admirals by herself, which is impressive once you remember she's just a kid. Bonney age discourse reached levels of cringe second only to Yamato. I do agree. But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but still. +2 prodigy. Bonney is a prodigy when you think about it. Oh, yes, Kuma, please. Oh, yes. I need this. The Saint Kuma. It's almost as if we've forgotten the great Kuma. It's time. Escapes the Revolutionary Army and flies back to hellhole he was just rescued from. He did do that. Flies headfirst into Red Line. Look much. Not Kuma's. Yo, Kuma's slander gonna hurt me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Climbs Red Line and wreaks havoc cold. Face gets blown off by Akainu. It's Akainu. Possibly makes Akainu do some self-reflecting, which is a big deal. Kuma's flashback. Tanks Saturn's eye powers as a 9-year-old. True. Used his devil fruit powers to take away the pain of others and take it for himself. Good man. Unsuccessfully rebels against the corrupt Sorbet Kingdom, is thrown in prison. And L. Implied to heavily contribute to the Revolutionary Army's earlier success. Raises Bonney as if she were his own. True. Solo revolution of Sorbet Kingdom, gains the title of Tyrant. I'm loving these W's. Joins the warlords with many strings attached, takes the shitty deal anyway for the sake of his daughter. Cold W, real man. Final act of consciousness was placing bets on Luffy and at Sabaody. Asked Vegapunk to program him to protect the Sunny. He does this for 2 years. Another massive W. Arrives to protect Bonney, gets stabbed while shielding her. Absolutely obliterates Saturn. His body is running purely on fatherly instinct. That fatherly hockey was so strong. Must be an additional person to protect for the remainder of the arc. Minor L, I get it, we gotta be fair, but has the mental fortitude to reject a baddie like Jenny. Yo, honestly, that's cold. I like that additional point. He's so dedicated to the Lord, he said, I can't do it. I got a mission. Retention game on point. For real, the retention game is on point. It was, because Jenny wasn't playing with him. Jenny was not playing with him either, bro. Like, she just wasn't playing. Full court pressing. He stood strong. He knew it too. I'm telling you, bro, because Jenny was a meal. That was a whole meal. And he denied it. He said, I'm fasting for the Lord. Proud of him, bro. She guarded him like Curry. She did. +10, a saint among saints. I love this. Look, he just runs into a goat. Cold. I love it. This is it. I love this. From boy to man to grown man to goat. I love it. This is beautiful. Job well done. It's time. Here we go, bro. Rob Gucci. Here we go. Rob Gucci. Let's get it. Rob Gucci took out Atlas with 0 difficulty. Cold. Disregards CP0 protocol and fights a Yonko anyway. Strong aura. Confirmed Zoan awakening. Kaido stocks plummet even further. Exactly. Confirmed Zoan awakening. Gets toyed with by Gear 5th. L's and L. Takes out Sentomaru mid-fight in order to control the Seraphim. Locked in. Is effectively defeated by Luffy. Luffy left before finishing the job. And L's and L. I don't view Straw Hat as an emperor. And L's and L. Had more time to react than Kaku did to Stussy's betrayal. Is still taken out. And L's and L. Convinces Luffy to release him, and Kaku gets slandered in the process. Combo attack with Luffy versus S-Bear, no damage. Got Straw Hat crew to trust him enough to sneak info on the world government unnoticed. That was cold from him. Takes out Stussy with 1 attack, also cold from him. Clashing evenly with 3-sword King of Hell Zoro. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Ultimately loses to Zoro. Shows compassion for Kaku. Small but nice character moment. That was a nice character moment. Because that's not like Lucci. Thinks Stussy is dead. L. Additional points. Lend me some Odenaki. This is base Lucci we're up against. Peak slander humbled many Zoro fans. For Lucci's role in humbling Zoro fans alone, he was a legend this arc. That's it, bro. Lucci, low-key my goat. You're right. Low-key. W's in the chat for Rob Gucci, bro. Low-key my goat. What is this? Why is he gonna pay a ball up top? No Sentomaru deductions? There aren't. Not from what I see. Cold from him. Kizaru. Low dips and slander Sentomaru by saying the world's greatest defense is no greater than his own. Dominates the fight against Snake Man and kicks him through the light barrier. It honestly looked like a low dip fight. All right, come on, big business. I need something good for big business here. Come on. Low dips Bonney and dodges Franky's radical beam. Cold. Caught by giant Luffy and L's and L. Distracts Luffy with light clones so he can choke out Usopp mid-fight. Base. Definitely based. Loses round 1 against Gear 5 Luffy. Gets back up and kicks Franky away. Cuts Vacuum Rocket, preventing and stalling group's escape. Smacked away by Gear 5th after attacking Kuma, Bonney, Franky, and Sanji. True. A mere Yonko Commander 2 makes him shit his pants. Must sign an apology form. It did happen. I ain't gonna lie. Kicks away Yonko Commander 2 and completes his mission by killing Vegapunk. W. Caught by giant Luffy. Looks like he's coughing up blood. Gets pancaked by Luffy and thrown to a marine ship. Is too sad to continue. I get it. Tells the desk jockey that he has no friends and that he needs to sign the Wizaro apology form. Cold from him. Completes his mission despite being super depressed about it. Real man. Revived Admiral Agenda after Green Bull sank it. +4. Paid. Cold. Paid. That's it. That's it. The money, the check still hit the bank account. Big business still like, hey man, he's sad, he's crying, but he's crying with dollar bills. He's like, oh my man, Vegapunk. Oh my God, someone ordered the lobster. Someone ordered the lobster. Give me the Old Bay too. And let me get that new wine that just came out. What is that? The Sakura Blood 98. Let me get that too. Yo. I love it, bro. He said, give me the calamari. He ain't even working overtime. I know he got a good check. He earned his check. Oh my God. Oh. Yo, this name is crazy. Mid and flaw is wild. Yo, mid. Haha, if I lose, ignores his vice captain's warning. Causes crazy damage to an emperor's fleet, but only in theory. 3 billion berry man gets neck-dived by a rat. Drags his vice captain down with him. Journey ends after pre-time skip. Mr. 3 victims. Destroy the shit. Made enough for himself to get mimicked by Tomorrow Black, I guess. -6. After round and found out. Yeah. Yo, Mr. 3 victims is crazy. Trafalgar Flaw is crazy. Becomes Femlaw, negates the attack with a burst of hockey. Shows us that his crew is not as big a bums as we previously thought. True. Lands a shock willy on Blackbeard, does solid damage. Even this clash with Blackbeard before he starts using his Yami powers gets off screen by Blackbeard. His ship is destroyed along with his crew. Journey ends the moment he isn't in an alliance, saved by a roided out mink who made him abandon the crew to survive. -1, less embarrassing than kid. -1, less embarrassing than kid. Hey, an L's an L, but we take it, bro. Buggy, okay, all right, hold on. Buggy fans, y'all got something here. Buggy made Mihawk and Crocodile look like mere underlings by being the face of the Cross Guild, even if it was by accident. Cold. The 1082 gets beat up and tortured because his henchmen designed the ship after him. An L's an L. Calls Shanks washed for not immediately going after the One Piece, bolted before listening to an explanation. Calls out Mihawk and Crocodile for being washed, fact check, true, cold. With a boo in his face, declares to the entire Cross Guild they're going after the One Piece. Mihawk and Crocodile now have no choice to comply. Major W. +3 stays going up. Yes, sir. Buggy stocks keep going up. The Buggy stands are out. They're here. They're enjoying themselves. They're having a good meal. Mihawk, oh, it's time. Oh, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Look at all that red. Yes, Lord. Mihawk joins Crocodile and forms Cross Guild in a flashback. We learn he was known as the Marine Hunter. Made to look like Buggy's underling with the Cross Guild poster. L's and L. Gets called up by Buggy for being washed. Shared L with Crocodile. Thinks Crocodile is talking about Buggy when he says, they say titles can create a false sense of superiority. He talking about you. Do you expect us to fight the other Yonko? Another L. Buggy declares to the entire Cross Guild that they are going after the One Piece. Mihawk now has no choice but to eventually fight somebody. Chapter 1121 doesn't make Otis top 12. -6, no aura, Buggies, BITCH. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Sorry, Mihawk fans. You knew this was coming. And if you want to know why we don't like Mihawk, don't forget to watch my Mihawk I Figured You Out video. It'll give you all the explanation you need of why we don't like Mihawk. All right, Crocodile. Chapter 1058 joins Mihawk and forms Cross Guild in a flashback. We learn that he was known as the Marine Hunter. Chooses to hide under Buggy because he wants a quiet life. No aura. Made to look like Buggy's underling with the Cross Guild poster. Chapter 1082 gets called out by Buggy for being washed. Shared L with Mihawk. Buggy declares to the entire Cross Guild that they are going after the One Piece. He has no choice to comply. So basically the same stuff. -3, washed, but also Buggy's BI. Come on, man. Oh, not the Crocodile meme. I love Crocodile. I ain't gonna lie. I love Crocodile, but Mihawk getting slandered, so is Croc. I don't like it. This is funny. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all seen this video, but this Crocodile meme video is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh, here we go. We got Garp. Garp the GOAT. Let's go, baby. Garp, Galaxy Impact. Looks at the damage caused by the nuke he just dropped and then said he's rusty. Cold from him. Yeah, Galaxy Impact was a huge W. Brushes off Aokiji's ice ball, attacks and blitzes him with Blue Hole. Another cold moment. Throws Sanwan Wolf into the sea. Blocks Vasco Shot's fire attack with some random pirates as shields. Gets stabbed by Shiryu because his student fell for obvious bait. Unfortunate. Even clash with Aokiji where they both land land a hit on each other's heads. Blitzes Aokiji, then bodies Kizaru with Galaxy Divide. This sequence was sick. It was! Ultimately loses to Aokiji and the Blackbeard pirates. This was a tall order. An L's an L. Was successful in his mission of rescuing Koby and allowing the Marines to escape. W's a W, bro. Let's go. Has the best fight in the entire arc. Honestly, yes. Garp versus Aokiji is the best fight in the arc. Yes. Where the hell was Garp in Marineford? Yeah, that counts. That counts. Garp had all this tech. He wouldn't do nothing in Marineford. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I respect that. Is 1 for 6 in family students who don't eventually become pirates or revolutionaries. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. +5. F it, we ball. F it, we ball. F it, we ball. F it, we ball. That's it, bro. That is Garp to a T, bro. We ball. Ball up top. Let's go. Lock in. Let's see. Freezes Hibari, forcing Garp and Koby to stay back and fight. Freezes half the Blackbeard crew in a flashback. Also cold. Parties with Blackbeard, eventually joins as the 10th Titanic captain. Tries to freeze Garp with Ice Ball. It works for 2 seconds before Garp slams him into the ground with Blue Hole. An L's an L. Even clash with Garp. Both land hits on each other's faces. Gets blitzed by Garp and punched into the ground. Gets called soft. Yep. Finally takes out Garp with the help of Blackbeard's pirates. He does. Completed his mission and even gave Blackbeard a better bargaining chip with Garp rather than Koby. +3. Cold-hearted. Yo. Look at this ice mountain Aokiji, bruh. Mount Kuzan is so dumb, bruh. Half of his men get turned to stone by Boa. Just sits there and watches as Blackbeard is about to steal her devil fruit. Boa Hancock's tough, yeah, I mean, that's true. You kind of just watched that. Boa Hancock is crazy. Boa Hancock's toughness is beyond anything I imagined. She is worth 1.6.5 billion berries. Were you not prepared? Obviously he wasn't. Runs around with a ball and chain on his leg, doesn't break it with hockey, if I speak. Falls for obvious bait, everyone saw it but him, causing Garp to get stabbed while protecting him. That made me mad, I still don't remember. We learned Koby allowed himself to get captured in order to save 800 Marines. True, cold from him. Honesty Impact destroys the arm of a stone giant, saving a lot of Marines. Extra deduction, Honesty Impact. That name is trash, I'm not gonna lie. Thought he could take out Boa by himself. His best feat was doing something Zoro already did in Dressrosa. Cold, Deku clone. Oh, yo, look at this weenie. Oh, Kobe slander, I love it, bro. Koby got no aura. I think we should all just admit it, bro. Koby has no aura. He's got no aura. Sabo. Why is Sabo bald? Sabo gains the title of Flame Emperor. We find out later this is fraudulent, but at least he acknowledges it. States he managed to complete all 3 of his objectives. Destroy the symbol of the Celestial Dragons, declaration of war. Free as many slaves as he could, including Kuma. Destroy the Celestial Dragon's food stockpile, which he did. Saves Bonney from being spotted by the Royal Guards. Cold. Fire Fist attack against all the elders, presumed no damage. Attempts to save Cobra, but gets stabbed by Imu's arrow. Right hand to the supposed world's most dangerous criminal. Must be saved by a dying sick old man. And L's an L. Tries not to bleed out on a random cargo ship, becomes the Flame Emperor by the time he lands. Saves some people from Leloucha before it was eviscerated. We were led to believe for a long time that Sabo and a few good men directly fought and injured 2 admirals, when in truth, he never even encountered. I think he did do damage too, and that he could regenerate, and that the girls are regenerated, but it is what it is. +1, still needs to prove he's not just a boring ace clone. Why is he bald? I just want, can someone explain why Sabo's bald? I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Like, why is he bald? Oh, yep, it's time. It's so time. Yes. Yes, I'm seeing red everywhere. Let's go. Lock in. Dragon, after not participating in Kuma's rescue, allows Kuma to escape to the place he was just rescued from. Frees Kuma and Ginny from prison. You won't regret joining the Revolutionary Army, Kuma. The next page, Ginny's captured. Mogs while Ginny is dying. Connecting Kuma with Vegapunk, allowing Bonnie's disease to be cured. W. Something about the winds of fate is on to nothing. Triple dots, but as a thought bubble. Admits that as a parent, Luffy is a weakness of his, so not 100% a deadbeat. Fair. Sweats at the mere mention of East Blue Smoker. Triple dots, but in a thought bubble forming. Yeah. Brings out the big guns. His strongest triple dot to date. It's literally in 3D font. Bro's been chilling on the beach this whole time while talking to no one. Yo, possibly schizophrenic. People thought chapter 1100 was gonna be Dragon's chapter. Instead, we got triple dots. -10 triple dots. You have brain damage. And it's just more triple dots. Oh my god. If y'all haven't seen my Dragon video, please watch it. Dragon is a fraud. It highlights all of this nonsense, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm in tears, yo. I got a headache from laughing, bro. Not a fraud is a genius, bro. Saturn, here we go. It's time. It's so time. Allows Ace Clone to escape the throne room. Transforms into his demon form, blows off the head of a random marine. Eye-dips Sanji and Bonney, holds down the rest of the group with unknown powers. True. Purposely lets Bonney stab him, takes no damage. Can't even take out a 9-year-old Kuma in a flashback. True. Oda's art improved significantly just so we could see this bum get eviscerated by 2 HP Kuma in 4K. Attack is blocked by Sanji, then eats a radical beam through the chest. Finally manages to stab Vegapunk. Okay, green. Gets obliterated by Luffy's Dawn Gatling. Katarina Devon touches Saturn to most likely steal his appearance. Saturn allows them to escape. Transforms into his demon form even more. Still can't hit Luffy or Sanji. Another L. Grabbed by giant Luffy. Doesn't appear to take any damage. Gets pancaked by Luffy and thrown away. But unlike Kizaru, he's still able to boomerang back and attack Luffy. And that was an L. He's just getting a lot of reds here. Summons the remaining elders to the island, gets hits with his whole attack after Luffy returns it back to him. Tries to kill Robin, can't damage guard point Chopper, question mark, still can't damage guard point Chopper. Someone explain this to me, bro. Like, look what this man has been doing. Look what he's been doing, bro. There's nothing but L's. Begins destroying the mother flame. That's the Mickey we getting? Almost dies from Luffy and Bonney combo attack. Is taken out of spider form due to ancient hockey blast, but is not sent back to the lobby like the rest of the girls say. Successfully secured York and Mother Flame access, but not Punk records. One shot to Vice Admiral because he started asking questions. This high key makes everyone even more suspicious. Thank you, somebody said something about that, because I'm like, why would you do that? How does that help your point? Position gets replaced by Shan's dad, gets Wi-Fi dipped by an 800-year-old Kuma, and effing dies. Quite the punching bag, didn't take any real damage from our protagonist. Extra deduction, garbage villain, only had aura for 2 chapters. -14. Hashtag pack walk. Hashtag rip bozo, rest in piss, you will be missed. With my favorite meme, bro. God bless you, not a fraud, man. Oh my goodness. That is funny, bro. Thank you for all your hard work, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. That image is crazy, bro. Oh man.